Hi everyone students, welcome to our math channel, intermediate second year differential equation topic. In the topic two parts completed, now third part. Okay, in the previous class we discussed about the formation of differential equation. In part 1, order and degree of the differential equation. Okay, part 1 completed, part 2 completed, now part 3. In this also formation of DE. I will explain formation of DE problems. Okay, before going to explain this problem, students, thank you for watching my classes. If you like my classes, please subscribe and share to your friends. Okay, right. Now next, very important question for formation of DE is form the DE of corresponding to the family of circles of the radius r given by x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equal to r square, where a comma b are parameters. Okay, so from this family of circles we need to find the differential equation. Okay, so in this one given that a comma b are parameters. Okay, doesn't given r as parameter, only given that a comma b are parameters. Okay, so in order to get the formation of DE differential equation, we need to delete the parameters from this equation. Okay, so how many parameters we have in this equation? Two parameters. That's why we need to differentiate the given equation two times. Okay, and delete the parameters from this equation, then only we get the differential equation of this family of circles. Okay, so first in solution, given equation x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equal to r square. Okay, take this is the first equation. How many parameters we have? Two. That's why we need to differentiate two times to the given equation. Okay, differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, so x minus a whole square differentiation 2 into x minus a into x derivation 1, a derivation 0. That's why 1. No need to write that. Okay, plus y minus b whole square differentiation 2 into y minus b, because of this in the form of x power n into x power n minus 1. That's why 2 into y minus b into internal function differentiation. Derivative of y, dy by dx. Derivative of constant 0. That's why enough to write dy by dx equal to r square. R is constant here. Constant differentiation 0. Okay. So here in these two terms, 2 is common from each and every one. Okay, no problem. Leave it this one. 2 into x minus a. 2 into x minus a plus 2 into y minus b dy by dx equal to 0. Okay, from this first find out the value of 2 into, okay, or directly write down 2 into x minus a into 1 is 2 into x minus a. Here plus 1 taken into the opposite side, minus 2 into y minus b into dy by dx. Okay, here 2 get cancelled. From this, only x minus a value is minus of y minus b into dy by dx. Take this is the second equation. Is it clear? Right. Now, differentiate the two times of differentiation. So, one time completed. Now, differentiate the given equation again. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, right. Now I am continuing here. X minus a differentiation, x derivation 1, a derivation 0. That's why 1 equal to minus of this is the form of q into v. Differentiate with respect to x, u into v, first term into y minus v into derivative of dy by dx is very good, d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square plus dy by dx into dy by dx into y minus b differentiation. Y derivation with respect to x is dy by dx. Constant differentiation 0. So that's why dy by dx. Okay. From this 1 minus y minus b into d square y by dx square. dy by dx into dy by dx is dy by dx whole square. Okay. So here minus 1 taken into opposite side, y minus b into d square y by dx square equal to plus 1 taken into the opposite side, minus 1. dy by dx whole square minus 1. Product to y minus b taken into the opposite side, product to d square y by dx square taken into the opposite side by. So y minus b equal to dy by dx whole square minus 1 by d square y by dx square. Take this is the third equation. Okay. What is the process of getting differential equation from the given equation? Means differentiate the given equation number of times in which we have the number of parameters. We have two parameters, that's why we differentiate two times. We need to delete the parameters from that equation, but here again we have b here also a. That's why from this we get the y minus b value. Substitute in this one. Okay. Then we get the x minus a value. After getting the x minus a value, substitute x minus a and y minus b value in the given equation. Then we get the required differential equation. Okay. Is it understood clearly? Well. Now conclusion. Substitute y minus b. That means 3 in 2. From the second equation, x minus a equal to minus of y minus b. Y minus b value from the third equation, dy by dx whole square here minus into plus minus into plus minus y minus b into d square y by dx square taken into the opposite side plus y minus b into d square y by dx square. Here remaining minus dy by dx whole square plus 1 taken into the opposite side minus 1. So from these two terms we common minus. Okay. Minus dy by dx whole square minus 1. From these two terms minus is common, then remaining term dy by dx whole square plus 1. Product term taken to the opposite side by. That's why here minus of y minus b value dy by dx whole square minus of dy by dx whole square plus 1 by d square y by dx square into dy by dx dx. Okay. Now from this x minus a equal to minus into minus plus. So remaining term dy by dx whole square plus 1 into dy by dx by d square y by dx square. Take this is the fourth equation. Okay. Here we get x minus a value from this. Here we get y minus b value. Substitute these two values in the first equation. Then we get the required differential equation. Substitute 3, 4 in first equation. From the first equation, x minus a whole square. X minus a value this one. That's why dy by dx whole square plus 1 into dy by dx by d square y by dx square whole square. Okay, right. Next, y minus b whole square. What is the y minus b value? Minus of dy by dx. dy by dx whole square. dy by dx whole square plus 1 by d square y by dx square by d square y by dx square whole square equal to r square because of a dot square. Okay, now we need to simplify this one. Right, continuation. Square separate to the numerator and also denominator, then we get dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square. Here this bracket whole square into dy by dx whole square by d square y by dx square whole square. dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square into dy by dx whole square, dy by dx whole square by d square y by dx square whole square, d square y by dx square whole square plus minus whole square is positive. Now dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square by again denominator whole square, d square y by dx square whole square equal to r square. Now do the LCM. What is the LCM? d square y by dx square whole square is the LCM. Okay. Now add the numerators. dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square into dy by dx whole square plus dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square equal to r square. Do the cross multiplication. Now in the numerator dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square, here also dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square. In these two terms dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square is common. dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square is common. Remaining term from the first one is dy by dx whole square. Remaining term, total term is common. Remaining term is only 1. Do the cross multiplication. d square y by dx square whole square into r. So now just observe these two are equal terms now. dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole square into dy by dx whole square plus 1. X square into x cube. That's right. This one can be written as dy by dx whole square plus 1 whole cube. Okay. This total term x square. If you take this one as x square into x cube equal to this can be written as r square into d square y by dx square whole square. That's the end of the solution. Very important this one. Here in order to delete the parameters from the given equation, we just find out the x minus a value and y minus b value. After that substitute them in the given equation, then we get the differential equation of the given equation. Is it clear? Please write down. Yes, students, next continuation, same. These are also obtain the differential equation which corresponds to the family of curves respectively. Okay. So here the circles which touches the y-axis at origin. That means we need to find the differential equation of the family of circles which touches the y-axis at the origin. Okay. Same model completed in the previous, I think 6th and 7th questions. Okay. But in that case, clearly given that center lies on the x-axis passing through the origin. Okay. This one is also same model. Okay. But doesn't mention that center lies on the x-axis. Okay, that is the only difference. Okay, just here this one is x-axis, this one is y-axis. Okay, which touches the y-axis at origin. Circles which touches the y-axis at the origin. This one is the origin. Okay, so required circle touches the y-axis at the origin. Okay, this one is origin O 0, 0. Okay, what to observe here? If a circle touches the y-axis at the origin, then obviously that center lies on the x-axis. If you take minus g minus f is the center of the circle, then that center lies on, obviously. Okay, so passing through the origin, then c value 0. Clearly we know that. Okay, next step. Center lies on the x-axis. Any point on the x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. That means minus f is 0. From this, f equal to 0. Okay. Therefore, required circle equation is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy. F value 0. That's why there is no y term. Plus c value 0. That's why required circle equation is x square plus y square plus 2gx is equal to 0. Clearly understood? Okay. What is the standard form of the circle means? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Passing through the origin. That's why substitute x equal to 0, y equal to 0, then we get c equal to 0. Center lies on the x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. Minus f equal to 0, from this f equal to 0. Substitute these two values in this equation. This value, this term neglected, c constant z also neglected. Then remaining equation is x square plus y square plus 2gx equal to 0. Clearly understood? Very good. Right. What does this means? The equation of circles which touch the y-axis at origin is directly. I am writing directly. What is that one? X square plus y square plus 2gx equal to 0. Okay. Now this one is the actual equation. Here what is parameter? G is the parameter. How many parameters we have? Only one. That's why we need to differentiate the equation only one time. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. X square derivation 2x. Y square derivation 2y into dy by dx plus 2g into x derivation 1 equal to 0. From this, find out the value of 2g. Okay. 2g equal to plus 2x taken in the opposite side, minus 2x plus 2y dy by dx taken in the minus 2y dy by dx. Take this is the second equation. Substitute 2 in 1, then 2g value neglected. That means parameter is neglected from the given equation. Then we get the required differential equation. Substitute 2 in 1 from the first equation. X square plus y square plus 2g value minus 2x minus 2y into dy by dx into x. Here this one is only 2g value. Here we have plus 2gx now. That's why 2g into x equal to 0. X square plus y square plus into minus minus 2x into x minus 2x square plus into minus minus 2xy into dy by dx. 2y into x means 2xy equal to 0. Okay. Now x square minus 2x square minus x square. Okay. That's way minus x square plus y square. Okay. Minus 2xy into dy by dx equal to 0. Required D differential equation is This can be written as y square. First write down the positive term minus x square minus 2xy dy by dx taken in the opposite side plus 2xy into dy by dx. That's the end of the solution. Okay. Here also same model. First, this equation, writing of this equation from the given topic matter is important. If you write this equation, then we get the easily differential equation. This one is most important. Understood clearly? Passing through the origin, constant 0. If passing through the circle, passing through the origin, then obviously the center lies on the, that means it touches the y-axis. That's why center lies on the x-axis. Okay? Right. So x-axis, any point y coordinate is 0. That's why f is 0, c is 0. Required equation is this one. Only we have one parameter. That's why differentiate one. In the previous problem, we have two parameters a comma b. That's why we need to differentiate the given equation two times. After that, only we get the differential equation. Right on. Students, next continuation. The parabola each of the which has a lattice rectum of 4a whose axes are parallel to x-axis. Okay. So previous all problems belongs to the circles topic. This problem belongs to the parabola's topic. Okay. That one is already completed now. So parabola's form. So here clearly mentioned that here x-axis, y-axis. Okay. So here this one is parabola which length of lattice rectum. This one length of lattice rectum 4a. Okay. Now this one is axis. Okay. This one 4c. Yes. This one vertex a. Okay. Clearly this axis is parallel to x-axis or not. Okay. In this case, equation of parabola is clearly we know that y minus k whole square equal to 4a into x minus h. Okay, y minus k whole square equal to 4a into x minus h. So where axis is parallel to the x-axis and length of lattice rectum is 4a. Okay, this one is the parabola equation in this case. Okay, so required parabola equation. Required parabola equation is y minus k whole square equal to 4a into x minus h. Okay, so here this one is the first equation. Only h comma k are parameters. Okay, a is constant, h comma k are parameters. Okay, we need to find the differential equation of this equation. So two parameters we have, that's why differentiate the given equation two times. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, y minus k whole square derivation 2 into y minus k into dy by dx equal to 4a into x minus h. X 4a constant, that's why x derivation 1. Okay, h derivation 0. From this 2 into y minus k into dy by dx equal to 4a. Take this is the second equation. Okay, so how many times we differentiate the given equation? Here only one completed. Now that's why again differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, here just to simplify this one, 2 1 2 2. Okay, so that's why 2 into 2a. Now differentiate both sides with respect to x. First term into y minus k into dy by dx differentiation with respect to x, d square y by dx square plus second term into dy by dx into first term derivation y minus k derivation, y derivation with respect to x, dy by dx, k derivation 0. Okay, constant derivation 0, 2a derivation. From this y minus k into d square y by dx square plus dy by dx into dy by dx whole square equal to 0. from this find out the y minus k value and substitute this y minus k value in this equation, then we get the required differential equation. Okay, so y minus k into d square y by dx square equal to minus of dy by dx whole square. From this only y minus k equal to minus of dy by dx whole square by product term taken into the opposite side by d square y by d square y by dx square. Now here only one parameter now. That's why replace this value by this one, then we get the solution. Substitute 3 in 2. Second equation. Okay. From this second equation implies, so y minus k value minus dy by dx whole square minus dy by dx whole square by d square y by dx into dy by dx equal to 2a. From this do the cross multiplication, minus of dy by dx whole square into dy by dx whole equal to 2a into d square y by dx. Now this minus term taken into the opposite side plus finally required differential equation is 2a into d square y by dx square minus term taken into the opposite side plus dy by dx whole cube equal to 0. That's the solution. Okay. Just observe one thing. Whenever we find the formation of dE of given equation, just observe how many parameters we have in the given equation. The order of that required dE is same. Here we have two parameters. Order 2. In the previous problem, only one parameter. That's why order 1. Okay. So from this also we can practice the order and degree of the given differential equation. Is it clear? Any more doubts on this one? Okay. Final concept of this one is just neglect the parameter. That means delete the parameters from the given equation. Right now. Yes, students. Next continuation. The parabolas having their foci at the origin and the axis along the x-axis. Generally, the standard form of our parabola is y square equal to 4ax. In this case, clearly we know that here this one y square equal to 4ax. Okay, this one foci a comma 0. This one vertex 0 comma 0. Okay, origin is vertex. Foci is a comma 0. In this case, the standard form of the parabola is y square equal to 4ax. But the parabola having their foci at the origin, that means foci is origin. In that case, find the axis clearly along the x-axis. In starting 4 cases, axis along the x-axis. First 2 cases are on the x-axis. In second 2 cases on the y-axis. But in this one, important one is foci at the origin. Okay, here vertex is origin, but we need to find the equation of parabola foci at the origin. In which way we can get them? Means here origin, this one is foci, O0 comma 0. Okay, clearly axis on the x-axis. Clear. Okay, then what about this one? Minus a comma 0, which is the vertex. In this case, parabola equation is y square equal to 4a into x plus a. That is the difference. Okay, here this one vertex is origin, foci is a comma 0. In this one, vertex is minus a comma 0, foci is origin. Our concept is foci at the origin. That's why in our concept required parabola equation y square equal to 4a into x plus a, where a is the parameter. How many parameters we have? One parameter. We need to differentiate one time. Okay, this one is the first equation. Okay, now differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, so y square derivation 2y into dy by dx plus 4a is constant, x derivation 1, this one is 0. Okay, 2 1 2 2. From this, y into dy by dx, y into dy by dx equal to 2a. 2a into 1, 2a only. From this, find out the value of a. Y by 2, product 2 taken to the opposite side by 2. Y by 2 into dy by dx. Take this is the second equation. Substitute 2 in 1, then we get the required d. From the first equation, first y square equal to 4a x. 4a x into 4a square plus 4a square. Okay. So y square equal to 4a value, y by 2. Y by 2 into dy by dx into x plus 4a square. A value y by 2 into dy by dx whole square. Okay, simplify this one. 2 1 2 2. Y square equal to 2xy into dy by dx plus 4 into y square by 2 square value 4 into dy by dx whole square. Here 4 4 get cancelled. Okay, so plus y square taken into the opposite side minus, then 2xy into dy by dx plus y square into dy by dx whole square minus y square equal to 0. Okay, this is also written as, if y square is common from these two terms, then we get y square into dy by dx whole square minus 1. From these two terms y square is common, that's why dy by dx whole square minus 1 plus 2xy into dy by dx equal to 0. That's the required differential equation is y square into dy by dx whole square minus 1 plus 2xy dy. Only one parameter we have, that's why order of this d is 1 to l 1. Okay, right down. Yes, students, next continuation 12th problem. Ellipse with the center at the origin and having coordinate axis as axis, which is the clearly standard form of the ellipse. Anyone, what is the standard form of the ellipse? Very good. X square by a square. Now given that standard form of the ellipse, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Okay, which is the standard form of the ellipse. Okay. Now, this one is the first equation. Here, a comma b are parameters. We need to delete the parameters in order to differentiate the given equation twice. Okay, so differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, x square derivation 2x plus 1 by b square constant. Okay, no problem. First here 1 by a square is constant, x square derivation 2x. Plus 1 by b square is constant, y square derivation 2y into dy by dx, constant differentiation 0. Okay, constant differentiation 0. Now, from this, directly take this one is the second equation. Okay, this can be written as 2x by a square plus 2y by b square into dy by dx equal to 0. Okay, take this is the second equation. Now again differentiate both sides with respect to x. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, 2 by a square is constant, x derivation 1 plus 2 by b square is constant. Here y into dy by dx we have. This is in the form of u into v. First term into y into dy by dx derivation d square y by dx square plus second term dy by dx into y derivation with respect to x dy by dx equal to 0. Okay, so 2 by a square plus 2y by b square to multiply 2 by b square to the internal of the each and every term of this bracket, 2y by b square into d square y by dx square plus dy by dx into dy by dx whole square. So 2 by b square into dy by dx whole square equal to 0. Take this is the third equation. Here again we have a square and b square, which are the parameters. We need to delete the parameters from this equation. In order to get that one, multiply this equation, third equation, by x and subtract from 2. Okay. So here first multiply both sides by x. So 2x by a square, 2xy by b square into d square y by dx square plus 2x by b square into dy by dx whole square equal to 0 into x is 0. Take this is the fourth equation. Okay, so now to get the solution, do 4 minus 2. First write down the LHS of 4, 2x by a square, plus 2xy by b square into d square y by dx square plus 2x by b square into dy by dx whole square minus these two terms. Okay, 2x by a square plus 2y by b square into dy by dx equal to 0. Here 2x by a square cancel. Next 2y by b square into dy by dx. Okay, can you have 2y by b square into? No. What are the remaining terms? Write down 2xy by b square into d square y by dx square plus 2x by b square into dy by dx whole square minus 2y by b square into dy by dx equal to 0. Okay, do the LCM. What is the LCM? B square. All denominators equal now. Just add the numerators. Okay, and 2 is common from the numerator. Xy into d square y by dx square plus x into dy by dx whole square minus 2 is common remaining y into dy by dx equal to 0. Do the cross multiplication and product 2 taken into the opposite side by 0 by 2 0, 0 into d square 0, then required dE is xy into d square y by dx square plus x into dy by dx whole square minus y into dy by dx equal to 0. That's the end of the solution. Can you have the parameters from this equation in this equation? No. Okay, in order to delete the parameters from this equation, multiply both sides by x and subtract 2 from 3. Then we get the solution. Xy into d square y by dx square, x into dy by dx whole square minus y into dy by dx equals 0. Right down. Yes, students. Next, last problem in this formation of being. The rectangular hyperbola have the coordinate axis as asymptotes. Clearly, equation of rectangular hyperbola whose coordinate axis are asymptotes is, clearly we know that xy equal to c square. That is the equation of hyperbola, rectangular hyperbola whose coordinate axis are asymptotes is xy equal to c square. How many parameters we have? Only one parameter. That's why enough to do one time differentiation of this equation. Take this is the first equation. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay. So u into v. First term into y derivation with respect to x is dy by dx plus y into x derivation is 1. Constant derivation is 0. So now x into dy by dx plus y into 1 means y equal to 0, which is the required differential equation. So just observe it. Can we have the parameter in this equation? No, that's why this is the solution. That means required differential equation. Okay. If you know this equation, then we can easily get the differential equation. That's why remember that one. Already in the coordinate geometry part, rectangular hyperbola, that is the formula directly. Rectangular hyperbola, equation of rectangular hyperbola whose coordinate axis are asymptotes is xy equal to c square. Okay, right. So that's the end of today's class. Students, thank you for watching my classes. If you like my classes, please subscribe and share to your friends. Okay, I will meet in the next class. Okay, thank you.